if you are starting a new YouTube channel and you are interested in getting paid off in-stream ads, which pay you the most money, do not post shorts in long form on the same YouTube page. Now, I could get into this and break it all down, but I'm gonna do that in another video. This video ain't about going against shorts. This video is about how I got a page monetized in 10 days, and that's what I'm showing you right now.
What do you think about that? I truly believe that Trey may need to do that video to explain us why we should not post any short form videos while we are growing our channel and trying to get monetized. Because that's what I want to talk about in this video. I don't totally agree with what he was explaining on that particular tips. What's up, my friend? I hope you're doing well. It's been a long time. Yes, I will come back to you about the reason why for the last weeks I didn't post any videos, but just to be quickly inside the subject, I just want to tackle this topic because I came across this video of this guy. I think his name is Trey. I just discovered him and he was talking about how to get monetized in 10 days on YouTube. He was sharing a lot of good tips, a lot of interesting tips that I can definitely say I agree, but there are some others where I have some questions, you know, because I have some other data that show me that it's not totally true what he's saying. And I want to explain that in this video. So make sure to stay till the end because I think these may be helpful for you.
Make sure you don't post any shorts. Do not post shorts in long form videos on the same channel. I'm gonna say it again. If you are starting a new YouTube channel and you are interested in getting paid off in-stream ads, which pay you the most money, do not post shorts in long form on the same YouTube page. Now I know what y'all thinking, but Trey, why? YouTube says shorts is the quickest way to grow. Now I could get into this and break it all down, but I'm gonna do that in another video. This video ain't about going against shorts. This video is about how I got a page monetized in 10 days, and that's what I'm showing you right now. But I may make that my next video on why you shouldn't post shorts at the beginning of your YouTube journey. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That may be my next video.
So why I don't totally agree with him, because I totally understand the concept about getting monetized in 10 days on YouTube. And yes, I totally believe that it's possible. I truly believe that if you apply some strategy, you know, it's definitely possible for you to make it happen. But let me be clear in the same time. I also truly believe that achieving that goal is not that simple. Like, if you come on YouTube, you are really starting from zero. You don't have any other audience anywhere. You know, you really want to grow your channel from zero, from scratch. It's going to be difficult for you to get monetized in 10 days. Let's be real, you know. And why am I saying that? It's simply because based on my little experience, I have realized that, for example, I have done some videos where I was explaining based on a channel that I started last year about soccer, all different tests I did that show me that, yes, for example, if you really understand your subject, you really understand who you are talking with, what's your target audience, and you understand clearly what they are looking for on the platform at the right time, and you post that content, naturally you create the best packaging as possible. You can, like we are talking about the title, the thumbnail. If you do that correctly, as much as you can, I can definitely tell you that you're gonna grab views. You're gonna grab subscribers. But again, you need to understand your topic. And let me give you a clear example. World TV is a channel dedicated to people who are who are fans of the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. You know, I'm a big fan of the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, so I can understand what people like me can look on a platform like YouTube when it comes to search for content, you know, to get news about this team and all those stuff. And last year I was posting a lot of content, you know, to try to understand what people are really looking for on the platform. I realized that every time I had the chance to grab the head coach press conference before or after a game of the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, and I post it on YouTube, especially when I was like the first people posting that content on the platform, because it's before an important game, because it's after an important game, and people want to know what the coach has to say about the performance of the team and all those stuff. People gonna come on YouTube and try to find it. So if you are one of the first people, and if you are the first to post that content, even if your channel is have 0 subscribers, you just start from scratch, you know, I truly believe you will have a lot of chance to get subscribers and views, especially if you're consistent with this strategy. So I'm just saying that I understand the concept about getting monetized in less than 10 days, but I just want to make that clear. It will not be easy. But let's come to the point, to the main point of this video. He's saying that you do not have to post any short video. Yeah, I understand that if you have a short time frame, like 10 days, you want to outperform the algorithm, you know, and the algorithm, you need to replace algorithm with people. So you want people in 10 days to discover your content and then get excited about what you have, what you offer, and, you know, just to create some kind of burst in 10 days. Because what's the goal? Like he said, to get monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time, which is definitely possible. But again, if you replace algorithm with audience, you need to understand that whatever the type of content you're going to post, you want people to see your thumbnail, get excited about it, click on your video, and for the first 30 seconds to really get like, to really be like, yes, that's the content I want to watch right now, you know, and just sit down, watch it till the end. And every people who gonna see your video for the first time, do that quickly. Yes, now you're gonna send a signal to YouTube that this video is really interesting, and now the algorithm will gonna start to push it. And if again we replace algorithm to people, if people really feel like this content is really interesting and other people need to watch it, they're gonna start to share it, you know, themselves. So you need to understand all this psychology to be sure that in 10 days your content is gonna be really interesting for people, and then you're gonna have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hour watch time in 10 days. But if we come back to the strategy itself about not posting shorts, I will come back again to that channel that I started last year, which is Rosen TV. I started that channel in January 2024. My goal wasn't to get monetized in 10 days. My goal was just to, you know, share my passion and see how it goes based on all the knowledge I have accumulated with what I'm doing here on Frequencyclick. I was just like, okay, just apply all those stuff and see where it goes. Just have a clear plan. So that's what I was doing. And by doing, I was able to monetize the channel in less than 1 year. But when I was starting the channel, I can tell you, I started when I started the channel, we have a big competition in Africa, which is the African Cup of Nations. It was last year, and I was starting the channel in that same time, you know. So to get views, to get traction, I was posting both type of content. I was posting long form content and short form content. And I can tell you that those short form content help the channel to grow, because we gain subscribers from that. We had interactions with people who liked those content we were posting. So that's why I don't really understand why he's saying you don't have to post any shorts. So combining all those information about the psychology, you need to understand the expertise about how to create the best content possible that people are gonna like. Talking about the time frame, about 10 days. What I really want to say, especially based on my little experience, is first of all, if you really want to start a YouTube channel, just start. Yes, you need to have you need to define a niche. I totally agree with him. You need to define a niche. Don't try to speak about many stuff in the same time. Focus on one thing that you feel like, okay, I can definitely speak about this subject many times without feeling like, oh, it's enough. You can share what you think about that. You can share your expertise, or you can even come with little to zero experience and just start to show people how you are learning and growing in that niche. You can definitely do it. So if you really want to start, just start. If you want to create short, my friend, create short. If you want to create long form content, create long form content. But make sure all those are really focused to one niche. Don't try to speak about many things in the same time. That's what I truly believe, because again, I have my soccer channel that shows me it works. I didn't have to say, okay, I don't have to. And oh, by the way, I have to place this. I remember that when I started the channel, I was posting long form content. And at some point, I remember YouTube asked me if I plan to create short form content at some point. So for me, that was like, okay, if YouTube itself is asking me if I plan to do that, maybe I should consider that advice, and that's what I did. And again, you can go on the channel and you're gonna see yourself all those performance. I still have some shorts that are performing right now. Every time, like I remember the last game, the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon played. It was in March, and I remember that people were commenting on a particular short that is posted since 1 year right now. So just to let you see that for me, you need to use all those strategies, all those type of content that YouTube allows you to use to grow your channel. So yes, create community posts, but again, don't just say, okay, you're going to focus on long form content, because you can do that. But if in 10 days you do everything he's saying and finally you realize that, oh, you didn't really perform, you didn't get monetized, what will you think? Maybe you're going to feel like, oh, what he says is not that true, And my goal is just to let you understand that those type of goals are not really easy to realize. You can just start small, and just enjoy the process. That's why for me, it's just about starting and going with the feeling. If you feel like, oh, I can create that type of short content, just create it and post it and see how it performs. But don't just do one, just make it many times. Try to improve each time you create a content. Either it's a long form, short form, community post, whatever, and this is how your channel will grow. I definitely believe in that, because this soccer channel is monetized, like I said. And yeah, my goal on Frequencyclick is also to continue to grow. It's not that easy, because again, when I listened to that video from Trey, I was just like, okay, you explained all those things. You were saying that you show us an account where a guy apply what you said, and yes, he get monetized. Okay, no problem. But what his podcast is about, what his niche, just to give us more details. And again, who these guys is really, because maybe he's somebody who's already known by many people. So that's maybe also it's easy for him in 10 days to get monetized, because people are gonna few people are gonna see his thumbnail and they're gonna realize, oh, I know him, and it's gonna be really easy for him to grow. But if nobody knows you, you know, and you're starting really from zero, you don't really know how to create content and all those stuff, it's going to be really difficult for you to achieve that goal. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just talking about, I'm saying what I'm saying based on my experience, you know. So it's possible to get monetized. It's possible to grow your channel, but go slowly and enjoy the process along the way. Because again, like I'm saying, I'm not saying that what he's saying is wrong. No, I'm just saying that there's some stuff like, I'm just like, maybe the goal is just to have views for the videos. I don't know. And you know, maybe like he said, he will do another video to explain us more in detail why he's saying that you do not have to post short form content. And about the strategy itself, it's crazy because I started another YouTube channel this year using that strategy he's talking about. In this video, he's saying that you need to post, you know, for the first day, you know, I mean, the first day you post video, you need to post 2 videos. On that new channel I created, and I will talk about that, don't worry. I started by posting 5 videos the first day, okay? And my goal was to grow the platform as much as possible again, you know, but so far we are right now, by the time I'm making this video, we are at the end of April, and on that channel, I have less than 20 subscribers, you know, so that's why I'm asking you, if you come out there, you apply everything he's saying right now, and finally after 10 days, you realize you are not monetized, what will you do? Will you stop? That's not what I suggest you to do. That's why I want to emphasize on the fact that you need to have a clear plan. You need to think long term, and you need to go with a flow that you can sustain. So if you feel like with all I'm doing in my life, it's possible for me to focus on this year, to start my channel, and I want to post, for example, 1 video a month, my friend, start with it. The most important thing is to be able to have a simple plan and to make it happen. And after a certain time, like for example, 6 months, you can you can take some step back and say, hey, my goal was to start a channel. I started that channel. My goal was to post 1 video per month. I posted 1 video per month for 6 months. Yes, I'm happy because that's a goal that I achieved. Okay, now what's next? Is it possible for me to go a little bit more? What can I do more? Is it possible for me to post 2 videos? Or maybe do I need to take again some step back and analyze clearly all those videos that I did and understand if some perform, why they performed, and if they didn't perform, why they didn't perform. What can I do to really improve that process, and then go slowly. And that's why I really suggest people to do not stop doing what they are doing in real life while starting a YouTube channel or starting an online business. You know, you do not want to quit your job. You want to stay on track about your real life while starting this stuff, and by the time you see stuff growing, yes, you can, you know, plan other things. And if you want to go deeper about this subject, about why I say don't quit your job but apply all those strategies, check out this video, and I see you in the next one.